assassination attempt on Mr. Donald Trump. So, in United States, there is an election that is scheduled in October, November time frame, and this election is considered as unprecedented. Unprecedented in a sense that personally I have never seen that a president who lost the election, a president who lost the election, and then he is out of the White House, and then he is trying again the president election. At least I have never seen. I remember that president who lost the election last time was George Bush Sr. I personally remember it. Okay, I was in school and I remember it. And Bill Clinton, that election was going on, and in every magazine, Bill Clinton name was there because he was the kind of one of the younger or youngest president to be elected. So George Bush Senior of Democratic Party, that is in United States, and there is another. I always remember Conservative Party. So Democratic Party and Republican Party. There are two parties in United States. Whereas in United Kingdom it is Labour Party and Conservative Party. There it is Republican and Democrat. So Bill Clinton from Democratic Party. So it was almost sure that he would win the election. So when George Bush Sr. he lost the election, then he invited Bill Clinton to the White House because White House is residence and office of the president. So he welcomed, invited Mr. Bill Clinton to come to White House, and there is a ceremony there because transfer of power would happen. This is democratic system. And this is how it has been happening. Bill Clinton invited George Bush, and George Bush then he invited, I believe, Barack Obama, and then Barack Obama invited Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump invited Joe Biden. Not true. Donald Trump did not invite Joe Biden when Donald Trump lost the election. This is the first time everything, whatever is happening in United States, assassination attempt on a president means he's not the president, he's contesting election. He was president who has lost, but again he is trying. So this kind of assassination attempt happened on Ronald Reagan also. Okay, but he was president at that time. Donald Trump is not president at this time. So whatever we are seeing in United States now, it is different. So Donald Trump, he lost the election and he did not invite Mr. Joe Biden to the White House. Was simply he just pushed out from the White House with his wife. Donald Trump is considered as a unique in the sense that after Ronald Reagan, he was president in 1980s at the time of USSR. Okay, Mikhail Gorbachev. So I believe this is the name. So at that time he was president, and Ronald Reagan was married twice. After that, United States never saw any president who married twice till it came to Donald Trump, who is married thrice, three times. So Donald Trump is exception in many ways. After George Bush Senior, he is a president, became president in 70s. Now he is in 80. Okay, so Donald Trump is different from many ways. Now he did not invite Joe Biden when he became president. Joe Biden was president elect to the White House. Everything he is doing separately. Now there is a hero in the movie, come politician Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a kind of governor of California. He also, when the Donald Trump, if you see the way he was behaving when he lost the election, he went to Supreme Court of United States and so many places. he filed the case that this is the election counting what is happening 4 years ago, all are forgery. No president did like this. All are forgery. And when he was asked to submit the proof that why you are calling it is forgery, then he did not have any proof. But this is what it came to his heart that it is forgery because he was losing. The last election counting, if you see, then Donald Trump was winning the election. In the counting, he was winning the election. So most of the states he was winning. In the trend, he was winning. But slowly, the color of the states where he was winning, they started turning up to the kind of Democrat. So Mr. Donald Trump is Republican. So slowly the color started changing state by state. And later he defeated with good margin, not a fraction, the way George Bush defeated kind of his rival. I don't remember his rival name after Bill Clinton. The way George Bush defeated, I believe, Al Gore or someone with very slender from one state, I think it was Florida or something, through which George Bush won the election. But here there was a margin. Many states that Joe Biden was ahead at the end. So Joe Biden became president with good margin. Now he went to court and here means he was without oxygen. If you close the nose of someone, then he cannot take breath, right? So that's how the Donald Trump without the chair. So now he is running here and there and something like that so that he can retain the chair. Then he pushed out from the White House without inviting Joe Biden itself. Means I don't believe that Joe Biden was dishonored because of this. If you try to dishonor someone, you get dishonored, right? Not the Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a statesman. Okay. Anyway, Joe Biden is also 2 times married. So I don't know. This is started from the Donald Trump only. So Donald Trump is 2 times married, 3 times, and Joe Biden is again 2 times married. But whatever. But Joe Biden is not dishonored if someone is trying to dishonor him. This is my personal belief. This is his Donald Trump responsibility. Now everyone started commenting on Donald Trump that he is probably the most shameless. This is the word people were using in the American history of the president. Now he left and then he came back. Now he is running state to state and doing the rallies. The way in India people do. This is not the high custom in United States doing the open rally. Now in Pennsylvania someone shot him and this is considered an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I don't believe so. There can be three formula to this assassination attempt. One is it is done by his rivalry, his opposite party to kill him. Okay. Another is he got it done by himself to get the people's sympathy. Okay. Bullet has to pass somewhere near to his ear, but it hit ear. Okay. So people he would get sympathy for. This is second formula. Third formula is local goons of the Pennsylvania. They are the perpetrators. It looks like it is third out. That local goons of Pennsylvania, they did this kind of thing. And idea was not to kill the Mr. Trump. If they wanted to kill, if you see the position of the assassinator and the gun he is carrying, the way on a tripod he is kept the gun, then it was very easy for him with the lens and those things, he could have killed Mr. Donald. So idea was not to hit his ear also. Idea was to pass the bullet around him, near to him, so that he should not come to Pennsylvania again. Means local people do not like the way at a war scale he is doing the rallies in United States. Colorado State Supreme Court, they they put a mark on Donald Trump as invalid candidate. He is not inappropriate. So he is not legal candidate for the presidential post. This much people are trying to do it. Day and night from the past 6 months, I believe, rally to rally, rally to rally, rally to rally, as if that the first time United States is formed. Otherwise, it was a slave of some other country, and Mr. Trump he got the independence. He got the United States become independent because of him. Now he is running here and there for the post of president. There are many locha in Donald Trump. Another, he is 80-year-old and he has once lost the election. If he has lost the election 4 years back, then people comprehensively rejected him. If that is the case and he is 80-year-old, then what is the necessary that he would contest for the presidential post? For the Democrat, he can give the chance. For the Republican, he can give the chance to anyone, I won't say youngster 20-year-old, but anyone who is younger to him. And he can teach him and he would be his pupil and he can be the president. He could fight for the president contest. Now, if you consider the age, then Joe Biden is also 80 plus. But Joe Biden has to contest this election because he is the president. If he run away and another person comes as for president election, then it will be like he ran away. Looking at the Ukraine condition and looking at this condition, that condition, now he ran away from this. So it will be like that he is kind of by brain Democrat, they lost the election. That's why he ran. So he has to contest the election. Either he wins or he loses. But he has to contest that. That's why Joe Biden is not a greedy person. If you see the personality of Joe Biden, he is really a statesman. Means he has no greed for anything. If he has come to power, means he believed that he should come to the power. If he is contesting again, then he believed that it is required. He is not a greedy person. Like, I should not comment Mr. Donald Trump as a greedy person, but this is what he is doing. Absolutely, at the age of 80, then you are married 3 times, and then once people have rejected you, they pushed you out of the chair because they did not feel that you should continue on the chair. They have seen you once. Then, if you had made another low age person, younger person contest the election and make him win, that was your win. If Donald Trump was doing the rally for a younger contestant and then he wins the election, I mean Donald Trump wins the election. Okay, it never requires that you do everything on yourself to achieve something. Right? If 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 my friend, any friend, if he does something and if I assist him, I believe that I have done it. So this is how people feel satisfaction. And in another way, the local people, the Aam Aadmi, the the democratic people, they also give respect to the person who helps. That is the end result, right? You get the respect from the people. But you, the way you are doing, it is a miss. I would say the president chair should run behind you. You should not run behind the president chair. That is the idea. I mean, this should be the concept. The president chair, if I see Bill Clinton, I believe it happened, the election happened in 1991. This is what I think so. Or 1992. 1991, 92. This is 24. So 1992 election happened. Bill Clinton and George Bush Sr. At that time only it was coming that Bill Clinton will be president. Because president chair was waiting for the Bill Clinton to sit. This is how it should be. The chair should be behind you, not you should be behind the chair. The way Mr. Donald Trump is doing. Okay, just see now the perpetrator who fired on Donald Trump, idea was not to touch. If he was to fire, then he could have hit the face. It was a kind of machine gun. It is not a simple pistol or gun, one round or two rounds. It was like automatic rifle, automatic gun. So in first go only he could have hit more than one bullet on his face also, head also. But he did not do that. So rather than killing that perpetrator, they could have caught that person and they could have inquired him that why he did. Because this kind of incidents, if Mr. Donald Trump keep doing this kind of rally so actively when people have already disliked him, then this kind of incidents would happen. What is the solution? He should withdraw. That is the solution of this problem. There is no other solution that he has to do. What achievement that Mr. Donald Trump has given to the world, that is unknown. In his period only, Corona came. Okay, when he was president, at that time the Corona started. Okay, and what he did for the Corona as far as United States is concerned, that everyone saw. In paper, in theory, India is the most affected country of Corona, but in paper, United States is the most affected country of the Corona. That started from the beginning only. New York and these places, the Corona affection, I believe, around 1 million people died in United. At that time, Donald Trump was full-fledged president. This is what his achievement is. Other than he visited India once, I believe he would have visited many countries. This is his achievement. But as far as achievement in bringing up the technology, bringing up the lifestyle of United States people, and doing any major change, that has not been done. Who has done it? This can be a question. But certainly, if you have not done it and if you have lost the election, then you cannot contest second time. It doesn't look good. This is a democratic system at the end. You are not anyway. Genghis Khan never lost the election. I mean, never lost the war. But you are not what I can say. Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad Ghori was a king of the Ghor province. Ghor is a province in Afghanistan. You are not Muhammad Ghori that repeatedly, in every time you are getting shoe from Prithviraj Chauhan, and every time you are attacking on him. So Muhammad Ghori won the Delhi seat, but no one praises it because every time you are getting defeated, repeatedly you are trying. Means you are president of United States. As far as democratic system is considered, then people give the best respect, utmost respect to United States. If that is the case, then certainly you should keep to the status of what the United States carry in democratic system. So please give respect to the people and the referendum. What you saw in the 4 year in last 4 year, 4 year back, and then your age and the way you did at that time, the way you reacted to the referendum, those things, please give respect to that. Otherwise, this incidence will keep happening. Anyway, you are on losing side. I mean, this is not. I am like ant in front of these people, or even not even a drop of water in the ocean. But still, we also think in this fashion. So refraining from and giving chance to some youngster would be the actual win for the Mr. Trump if the youngster wins the election. That is the way he can win the election.